If you're watching this over on YouTube, this is a cut-down highlight reel version of the reaction. If you want to watch the full episode along with us, you can sync up your own copy of the episode to our full watch-along over on the Patreon. We are back with more of the X-Files, Alex. In real time, it's been a few weeks since we watched the last batch of episodes, and they've all been hitting the Patreon and the YouTube on a weekly basis, and it's been going really well. In terms of subscribers over on the YouTube, it's definitely our biggest driver right now over Star Trek, and because obviously the Star Trek audience is, already there, and over on Patreon, it's been received really well. So I think at this point, the season is, I think, either 24 or, I think it's like 24 episodes or so. But if we're going to be doing this weekly, we could finish out the year with the first 13 episodes. So I figured we could do that, continue watching them here, and then at that point, we'll be in 2026. And, we always like to just kind of review and recap and decide what we're going to do going into the new year. So at that point, if you guys are all still enjoying it, then we can decide what we want to do. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm calling this the People's Show, the fan favorite. Like, not the main guy. I hate to make a constant comparison to this, but I think of the 2016 Cavaliers, the one team that I know that was actually paying attention. You have your Kyries, you have your TNGs, you have your LeBron James, but this show, this is my Matthew Dellavedova, my fucking grinder, the people's champion, the real backbone of the team. I'm not saying that this is the backbone of the team, but it's my favorite. I mean, it's like besides the main Star Trek show. Like, oh yeah, I love Star Trek, but this feels like my little side project. This is my guy. Like, not everyone knows about it when it comes to our channel, at least, because not everyone who's watching the Star Trek videos are watching the X-Files episodes. So it feels like this is our special little corner of the channel. We're like, yeah, this is
where the cool kids hang out.
Yeah, where the cool kids hang out, and like we like the show. The people who like the show. Obviously, it's not one of those where every week it's different. For the most part, we're pretty consistent. Even the episodes that weren't the best were still enjoyable.
Yeah, and a lot of people, especially on the Patreon side, have been asking about what we're going to do with it in terms of making it more like our Star Trek content. And we can, address all that in the future if we're going to be continuing in terms of, the extra stuff that's not just sitting here and watching and reacting, like the discussions and the patron takes, whiteboards, all that. But, for me, right now, we're still so early in the show. I'm just enjoying sitting here watching it. It's a low, I don't want to say low effort, but it's low stress. It's
relaxing.
It's relaxing. It's fun, and keep in mind, especially for the audience out there. I know you guys haven't all been out here the entire length of the channel or anything, but we didn't do any of that stuff we do for the Star Trek videos until TNG, because TOS we were all virtual. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to, even something like the whiteboards is a second half of TNG edition. So something like the patron takes, the discussions, all of that. We were firmly, comfortably in the world of Star Trek, 80 episodes of TV and then 4 movies into Star Trek before we were comfortable enough to start diving into all that. If we sat here and tried to do an individual, separate discussion, patron takes whiteboard for these X-Files episodes, you're not going to get the full experience like you do with Star Trek, where we're 300 episodes plus into that. Does that make sense? So is that something that, if this is successful on the channel, we could introduce down the line? Absolutely. But I want to get more engrossed in the world, more familiar with Mulder and Scully, have favorite episodes, have least favorite episodes, because right now we've only seen 7, and there's been no episode that I would categorize tier list wise as an E, and I don't even know if there's been an episode I would categorize as an S. There's been a lot of A's. Ending of episode 4 was awesome, an S moment, but there hasn't been an entire episode where it's hit that super high or even super low. So I don't want to rush into anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think we're still in our TNG season 1 era of this show, where maybe looking back in hindsight you go, ooh, but right now I think we're still just very excited to watch it and experience it, and we have nothing else to compare it to. Obviously we've seen other things before.
Yeah, I would even say season 1 TOS.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Just in the fact that we were so excited to get to TNG and start it. But the excitement didn't come until probably to the end of episode 4. We're like, oh, I get it. This is great. So now that's kind of settled in. But we don't have any other X-Files to compare it to. Like what we consider A now, maybe in season 8 would go go and look back at their season 1As and go, oh God, no, maybe.
Exactly. All great points. But at the end of the day, we've really been enjoying it. You guys seem to have as well. So if you want us to keep watching, definitely got to let us know, comment-wise and by liking the video if you're on YouTube. So thank you guys for the support. We're going to get jumping in. Episode 8, Alex. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes. The Thing.
That is very The Thing-esque. Is Riker here? Alaska? Ooh, -35.
Oh.
They even got the dog.
Yep.
Oh.
And a dead person. Oh, you even got the tracking shot following the dog.
Is it Jonathan Frakes' direction? Wouldn't that be insane?
That would be insane.
We're not who we are. Stops right here. Right now.
Oh.
We're not who we are. Like The Thing. Yeah!
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, you gotta love the knockout with one punch.
Gotta stall the hand. Oh, what? No, not the meme!
Oh, might get him too.
Oh, I think he's tricking him.
Or maybe they both realize, like, we can't trust ourselves.
Maybe. Or the one realizes this is the shirtless dude realizes this is the only way this is going to end.
Wow.
That was a great cold open, but I wanted to say, I think one of my favorite parts about the show, despite the alien stuff, the horror stuff, all that, my favorite part is recognizing common TV actors who have jumped from show to show that we've seen, whether it's Beyond Belief, whether it's Star Trek, whether it's Night Visions, all of them. Always fun to see recurring actors who are getting the work out there. Makes you go, oh, good for them. They got another job.
Yeah, completely disconnected job, yeah. Also, I just think this show, thus far at least, has mastered the element of the cold open. I mean, never gives too much away, never lets you know too much of what's going on. It's always like, what the hell? You know, that's been great.
Chris Carter, man, he gets it.
We're not who we are.
I think Blair Witch Project was 99, right?
I think so.
So this would have even been, predating that in terms of the found footage aspect. I know it's a little bit different, but
Yeah.
the talking to the camera like that aspect.
Oh, it's that guy.
Speaking of recognizable actors.
Touchdown, Faust!
Also, it had Felicity Huffman in there. That is a name I know. I do not know from what.
Yeah, sorry we're late.
Hi, Agent
Mulder,
Scully.
nice to meet you.
I'm guessing that's her.
Probably, yeah.
Can I see some identification? What for? Want to make sure we are who we say we are?
That dude should play Gene Wilder.
David Nutter.
Nutter.
All right, Nutter.
I hardly even know her.
You folks the ones going up to Icy Cape?
Unless that's Felicity Huffman. See, the joke is.
The only credentials I have is that I'm the only pilot willing to fly you up there. You don't like those credentials? Walk.
Damn.
Is that the singer of AC/DC?
Steven Tyler? No, it's not.
Okay, because...
He's too jacked to be Steven Tyler.
But he's had a large mouth.
Yeah, very big mouth. Steven Tyler-esque mouth. When he was born with the character, when he was born with the name Bear, he knew he had to get into this kind of line of work. Oh, wait, did you say AC/DC?
Yeah.
I don't know who that lead singer is. Steven Tyler's from Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's
So
what
I knew who you were talking about.
Okay, yeah. I don't
know who the lead singer of AC/DC is.
I don't know bands, dude.
Body bags are on the plane. Before we touch anything, we have to thoroughly document the scene.
The bodies are still there. No one's been up there. The tape got out.
Well, you gotta think this is Alaska. This is the only pilot who will even take them up there. It's probably some deserted, I mean, it's literally the thing. And I know there was the thing in the 50s or whatever, but in terms of... Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Got Bear first. Ooh, look at his hands bloody. But in terms of John Carpenter's The Thing, that was 82, so it's crazy to think, like, this was only a decade later, when you think of it that way.
Oh, yeah.
You okay? You got me.
Get that jacket off.
Just give me the stuff, I'll do it myself.
Got his artery, he's done.
Black nodules, swollen lymph nodes.
Symptoms of bubonic plague.
Looks like it's been scratching off its own hair.
Nope.
What the hell was that?
Well, one of those is definitely now in Steven Tyler's arm now.
And now I see why those two guys shot themselves. Oh no!
Oh, man, they work fast.
Oh no.
I just want to show you my tattoos, man. Already? Jesus.
Bubonic plague.
Yeah, you're done. Wrap it up.
Unless a foreign object was introduced into that
Not
environment.
looking good.
Tell me that's not a foreign object.
Oh, come on.
That single-celled organism is the larval stage of a larger animal.
Looked like a facehugger.
They came down with something. We haven't. And I ain't waiting around until we do.
Bro, you were already cooked.
We must determine if any of us is infected.
Just look at them.
Parasitic diagnostic procedure requires that each of us provide a blood and a stool.
They gotta do the blood sample test.
This kind of travel always makes that kind of tough. For me.
Okay.
Oh, they got shit in a jar?
Whoever believes we should confine Bear until he agrees to an examination. All right.
And those against.
We just want to check you out. If we don't find any trace of the parasite or the virus, we'll all go.
Yeah, great way to hold the gun there.
Yeah, pointing at his thigh.
Maybe he's trying to be non-threatening.
Yeah. But watch, he's about to do something. Yep. Music swelling.
They're gonna run out of jars.
They even set that up. You should have known that was coming.
Perfect, get a rope!
Luckily, Mulder didn't get knocked out immediately like most times when you get hit with a glass jar.
Fox Mulder ain't no punk, all right?
Oh my god.
Ah! Well, don't think you need a sample.
Yeah, no. Just
Get my bag.
What are you gonna do?
Scout him.
He's gonna cut it out.
Hold still, Bear. Just another second. You're gonna be okay.
No, he's not, dude. This thing probably fucking laid eggs and shit.
Oh!
Ah! That's it?
Oh, it's that little worm.
It looked bigger inside of him.
That's what... Never mind.
Come in, do a little airfield.
We copy, Agent Mulder. This area is under a heavy storm and no aircraft can get
Of
out for the
course.
next day.
It's been 3 days already?
We were told we'd have 3 clear days of weather. Over.
Welcome to the top of the world, sir.
Ha!
Gotta put on, you know, those shoes you wear in the snow that are like big tennis rackets.
Oh, yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, probably once this thing gets inside you.
Yeah. He's dead, Jim. Imagine if Bones was a character in this show. Like, not DeForest Kelly as a current character. Just Bones is in this show. Oh, it's early 21st century. No, it's not even the 21st century.
Well, a parasite shouldn't want to kill its host.
No, it doesn't kill you until it's extracted. Then it releases a poison.
Also, at this point, I mean, they should be in the clear as far as getting infected, right? Like, everyone who had it is dead.
As far as we know, they think it still could be airborne. Or at least that one guy did. Who has no answers to any questions.
Mulder, if we don't kill it now, we run the risk of becoming Richter and Campbell.
But if we do kill it now, we may never know how to stop it or anything like it in the future.
Oh, I love that. Hearing them yell through the walls.
Yeah.
Great argument, too.
Yeah, I see both sides.
Don't worry, you don't have a fever. Heating system's malfunctioning. Outside, it's 40 below.
You've seen that Dustin Hoffman movie about the infection, right?
With the monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Outbreak or something?
Yeah. So the obvious answer is just a giant nuke.
The blood did get on Scully.
Also got on you.
Okay, well, she's sweating now.
Yeah. And women don't sweat.
Never made a woman sweat?
Agent Scully, all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
You seem a little bit stressed out.
Like, maybe you're infected.
Oh, boy.
Are you gonna do the exams?
No, we do them in front of each other.
Everyone naked.
Yeah.
Before anyone passes judgment, may I remind you, we are in the Arctic.
It's shrinkage.
I was in the pool.
I was in the pool.
I was in the pool.
So she was good, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting. The sweat was a red herring because it was hot.
Yeah. Did you think they were going to start?
Just start making out. No, I was hoping for that for the three guys.
I think they cut away from that scene too early. They still had some clothes to take off.
At least everyone's okay.
Don't forget, the spots on the dog went away.
I like how everyone looks a little bit fucked up.
Yeah, great job. Because I was worried, like when the woman was sweating, like, oh, okay, they're just gonna give it away every time. But
Yeah.
no, oh, nice poster.
Nice. Like even Mulder there looked a little bit disheveled. Bosom. What does it say? Bosom buddies. I think I might have that on my wall.
Like you wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of paranoia.
I mean, yeah, especially if everyone's separated in different bedrooms, I would definitely lock mine up. She looks like Edie Falco from The Sopranos. I don't know if you know who Edie Falco is.
I'm sure I've seen clips.
Plays his wife, Carmela. Tony!
Oh, the actress's name is Edie Falco?
Yeah. One of the few actors' names I know. Mainly because it's very unique. And I watched the show recently. Don't give me any credit.
Wasn't gonna.
Probably not the biggest deal, but I like the little touches of, these people are isolated in the Arctic, so it makes sense that their rooms are just covered in photographs from probably where they're from, people they miss.
Yeah, because this was like an assignment for them, so they were probably here a little while.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, it survived.
Oh no.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck.
Slit his own throat.
His own throat? Or someone's?
You think someone killed him?
You killed him.
I found him like this. I heard one of the doors close. I came out to check it out.
You killed him.
Turn around and let us take a look at your neck.
I'm not turning my back on anyone!
Mulder!
Scully, get that gun off me!
Mulder, you have to understand!
Put it down!
You put it down first!
Scully! For God's sakes, it's me!
Mulder, you may not be who you are.
Nice.
Come on, Scully, you've known me for 7.5 episodes.
I thought for sure Mulder was going to go like...
Oh, like from in the intro?
Yeah.
In here, I'll be safer than you.
Back in high school, we went on or not even high school, middle school, we went on a trip, and to make sure the students stayed inside, they would put tape at the bottom of the door. And if the teacher came out the next day and saw the tape was off your door, hey, you left, you're in trouble. So.
And then they would beat you mercilessly.
Just fist in the face.
Enjoy the rest of the trip. Here's a bloody mess. Luckily, I was too poor to go on that trip, so I didn't get beat.
What were you doing?
If Mulder is infected, it's not his fault.
But if he is infected, he doesn't go back. I won't risk the possibilities.
I mean, you can't disagree with them.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy, you want to put a drop of the uninfected blood on the slide of the blood drawn from the pilot? Put the uninfected blood on the infected blood.
Probably not good to work in this exhausted state.
Yeah, no.
No, damn it, what did I just get through telling you? You just infected already infected blood. Now we have to start all over again.
You infected already infected blood?
Hey, motherfucker.
Hot.
Oh, he killed it?
Oh. Did they cancel each other out?
You have to put all the infected blood together.
Two different worms killed each other.
Oh, they killed each other.
Oh.
It doesn't want to survive.
It doesn't make any sense for a species to kill its own. It needs another to procreate.
Worms are hermaphroditic and can reproduce itself.
Dude, imagine, like, you're infected with this thing, and then they put another one in you, and you just feel them fighting each other.
Like, oh! Like, how many of your internal organs are going to be at the mercy of these two bugs killing each other?
Plus, it's like, what's the radius of knowing the other one's there? Pretty big body.
It's just one of those where...
No.
Where it can just sense...
Gotta sleep with earplugs now, thanks.
Was that the dog's ear?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, the thing is very selfish being. It does not care about the other. It'll rat the other thing out if it needs to survive.
2 worms in one host will kill each other.
You give me one worm, you'll infect me.
Then why didn't you let us inspect you?
I would have, but you pulled a gun on me.
Is that the only spot it could be?
Yeah, like check under the armpits. Oh, just kiss already.
Yeah, just bang already, come on.
Damn it! Oh, are they both are?
Oh, come on, Scully. No, they think that he's infected, so
yeah,
they're not going to listen to her.
Yeah.
Get the worm.
Oh no! It's only a 1-2.
No.
Ah, God damn it! Oh!
Where'd the worm go?
Okay, so I guess the sweating was a little
Well, she might not have been infected at that time.
maybe.
Silva!
Yeah, bludgeon her with that. Come on, get it. Get it. Oh, nice job.
Okay.
I would have not have gotten it first try.
Thought for sure he was gonna pick it up and then drop it into his own mouth.
Okay, now what's this? Now, is it like the thing where, does she know she was infected, you think?
Probably.
After this, there won't be any left! They're all gonna be dead! Do it!
Dude, hurry up.
Did that work?
It's all right. It's all over.
Well, then you have to shit the worms out.
Wait, that's the end of the episode cliffhanger. It zooms in on her shit in the toilet, and you see the worm move.
Quarantine, along with the dog, we'll keep her there until we're sure that she won't infect the rest of the population. All our tests came back normal, so we've been released.
There you go.
I'm going back to the site.
45 minutes after they evacuated us, they torched the place.
Ah!
It's still there, Scully. 200,000 years down.
Leave it there.
Oh. Okay.
That's it.
That's a good way to end it.
Yeah, man, I really like, I'm sure I say this every time, but it's like, yeah, there's 100-something episodes of the show, so at some point I'm sure things, will start to get, sometimes have repetitive type endings or beginnings or whatever, but so far, through 8 episodes, I mean, even the endings, I had gotten to the point where it was like, oh, like I was making a joke about it, like, oh, this will be the end of the episode cliffhanger, and they don't even do that. It's just like, it's buried down there, leave it, and they just walk away and it ends, it's like something different every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just love the idea now that we have these 2 likable characters, and if we can just IP surf through different generic versions of possible already existing movies or ideas, but just throw our characters in there, just have it right on the cusp of being a little bit too on the nose or ridiculous or completely out there. I mean, aliens already exist in this world, and Fox's memory's already been erased, and there's literally been a demon that's survived, 100 years? So, whatever it was. So, it's not too ridiculous, but I love the idea, okay, let's do the thing, but with our people. We'll change it a little bit. It's this bug instead of this giant terraforming, shape-shifting monster. We'll just have it be a bug, and we can do that with our two characters out in the middle of nowhere. Bring in two or three other guest actors, have a little whodunit. That's great. We'll do that. Hey, if that's what this show is, next week, if I don't know, we go to a haunted mansion or something. We do Luigi's Mansion with Mulder and Scully or something. We do a vampire, or we do Frankenstein. We do the Wolfman. I mean, we basically already did some of those. I'm totally down with it. I am okay with it, and I think it's a pretty good formula, and nothing in this one felt too stale. Guest performances were good. Not the most crazy thing in the world, but just a fun little idea. Hey, what if Mulder and Scully run the thing? Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect example of an episode that attempts to do something, and for what it is trying to do, it nails it 100%. And it comes down to, is this the type of story that you like or not? For me, it is. Obviously, I think for you it is too. Now, is this the type of episode I want to see in every single X-Files episode? No, it's much different than what we've seen in terms of they're isolated in Alaska with this small group of people. It is an alien, technically, but it's kind of almost like the biggest crossover mix we've had of the two type of formulas. It is a monster of the week, but it is also an alien, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But first of all, I gotta say, great direction. And this one was by
David Nutter.
David Nutter. I gotta say, this is a classic nut job. Great direction. Hope to see him again because that stuff was great. On the technical side, that just the way that they shot it, the way that they were able to have actual tension. When we always talk about the Enterprise is going to blow up, no, it's not. Here it's like Mulder and Scully are at risk of dying. No, they're not. But just like the tension that they're still able to build when they're holding down Mulder and like about to put the worm in his ear. I was truly like, they're gonna put this thing in his ear and then we're gonna have to fix it. So great with all of that. Even the little moment where Scully goes to investigate to look at him. And then after she looks at him, she turns around and he just like grabs her and she's like, oh, and you think like for a moment, oh, is he actually infected? But no, he's checking her. Great little stuff there. The makeup and everything on everybody, how they made everyone look exhausted, and all those things was great. And yeah, overall, great episode. No real complaints or anything like that. It's still not one where I'm like, the show is really interesting because it's like, still I'm waiting for like a mind-blowing type moment like we had at the end of episode 4, but like for an entire episode that I really, really love. Still haven't had that yet, but that's okay. Like we're 8 episodes in and I'm just like enjoying almost every single one, so.
Yeah, but we haven't had the other side of that where we went, what the fuck was that?
Exactly,
We haven't come anywhere near that yet. I mean, a couple were, it was fine, pretty enjoyable, but no levels of Force of Nature or The Game or some other ridiculous episode of Star Trek where Star Trek has those peaks and valleys, where this, for the most part, is just a solid, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's so interesting because we've talked so much with Star Trek about, oh man, like, I would much rather have, a season 2 TNG or DS9 of like, well, you're either getting an amazing episode or you're getting crap. What we really don't want is, season 1 of TNG or DS9 where it's just middle of the road C the whole time. That's always been our kind of philosophy or preference, but getting into this show, it's almost like, okay, what if it is more like that second thing, but instead of it being a middle of the road C, the base is like high B, low A, to where it's like extremely high floor, but the ceiling isn't thus far as high, where it's like, you're gonna like every single episode. Worst case scenario was like the last one, the AI one, where even that's like a C tier. You know what I mean? Where it's like, that's the worst case scenario thus far. It's very interesting to me, like in terms of a 90s TV show, it's like, if people want to say, oh, well, they had, 20X episodes, like you can't expect to be amazing every time. No, you're like, yeah, you're right, but then the baseline should be like this show. Like it should be like everyone is still good. Or like still has good things about it. I'm just very impressed by that so far.
It's almost frustratingly competent. It's like a wrestler who comes onto the scene. He's brand new. Oh, this is season 1. This kid's brand new, but he's just fucking nailing it across. He's very little flaws. I'm like, this fucking kid. That's how I feel about the show. It's like, why is this so good right off the bat? Why do you have it figured out? Like there was no growing pains as far as we know. Maybe
Yeah, and it's funny because I have seen some comments. Some people saying, "Oh, it was good right off the bat," but I have seen also some comments like with Star Trek, echoing, "Oh, it really finds itself in season 3," and it's like, oh, like if that's the case, it's like it's already good. So
yeah, then fuck. I mean, yeah, this kid's nailing it here. But about creating tension. The show is really good, or this episode at least. Compare it to the last 7/8 or 6/7 before the kick out before 3. Pro wrestling, the pin count 1, 2, and that little bit about halfway through the last second, like, oh, there's no way he's kicking out. There's no way. And then somehow by the grace of whatever, oh, that's how I felt during that ear thing. It's like, fucking kick out!
Yeah.
Kick out! It's like he should have dropped it by now. It should be in his ear.
Yeah, exactly.
There's plenty of good moments like that where it's like, oh.
And comparing it to wrestling, knowing that wrestling is predetermined, the match is good enough. It gets you drawn in to invested in the ending. Who's going to win in this predetermined fight?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing here where it's like we know Mulder and Scully are going to, in some way, make it out okay. But in that moment where they're holding him down and they're doing the worm putting the worm in his ear, and it's like, you're invested, you're waiting for that kick out. So then when he sees a thing and he pushes her, it's like that late kick out, best late kick out of all time, Kurt Angle. Oh, yeah. Would let the ref basically count 3 at 3.5. The ref, just 2.
Kurt doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to get this deep kick out.
Yeah, but anyway. So yeah, really enjoyed it. I was curious, you brought it up, how it's like, take Mulder and Scully and put them in just like a generic version of something that we know. But I am curious though if that's what you like, because it is cool to see them in the Thing type scenario. But I think this one and then the one with Squeeze, where it was very close to Pennywise, it's kind of like the same thing where it's like not to the point of a straight up ripoff.
Yeah.
But you look at the bones of the story. You brought bones. The bones of the story, the framing of it, and you go, Like, it is just so similar in both of these instances, where I do like that in a way, because it is kind of like you said, it's like, oh, these two characters, but in that type of situation. I could name a whole bunch of horror movies where that might be interesting. But also, where does that line draw? Like, at what point is it like, because going into it, I was worried in the first few minutes, like, oh, is this like they just wanted to do the thing? But then, no, like, it was its own thing.
Yeah.
No pun intended. It was its own thing to enough of an extent with these worms and the explanation of it that it's not just straight up the thing, just like how Squeeze was not straight up Pennywise. It was its own thing.
Yeah, it's its own hook. Like, oh, it's the thing. And then once the episode starts going, it goes into its own thing. But maybe just right off the bat, people go, oh, this is cool. But I find it interesting because I love the idea, especially as we get to know Fox. I keep calling him Fox. Just call him Mulder. As we get to know Mulder.
That is his name, yeah.
It is his name, yeah. But Fox and Scully, it doesn't ring up come off the tongue is good. But as we get to know these characters more, and now I'm thinking about more popular IPs, I want to know their opinions of how to handle these IPs. Because for the most part, I mean, with Mulder and Scully, it's like, do you believe or do you not believe? But I want to see their ethics on something like this. And we saw them argue about, no, we need to keep the specimen alive, because what if this thing gets out? Because Mulder thinks that it could be an alien from 200,000 years, and Scully being like, no, we got to fucking quarantine this place and get rid of it. And I want to see them discuss the Wolfman. I want to see them discuss a vampire. I want to see them discuss it. Like, what are their ethics and morals on that? With Mulder, the believer, and Scully, the defector or whatever.
The skeptic. Yeah.
The skeptic. Yeah. And obviously they're not going to be the exact same each time, especially when it's a more realistic story. What if they were in Die Hard? What is their opinion on?
Well, Scully was in Die Hard last episode. Remember, she was in the vent.
Oh, yeah,
she was in the vents.
But I just want to see like just these characters just traverse through all these classic stories and how do they handle it?
Yeah.
But also I do want to see some original stuff, of course.
Yeah.
But I do love the idea of them just traversing every universe, like they're like in a hot tub time machine, or just their own Enterprise. This is their version of the Enterprise. They just travel from IP to IP. And, fix it.
And I think you brought up a great. I'm glad you brought up that scene, because this is definitely one of my favorites thus far. It might even be probably my favorite in terms of the Monster of the Week stuff, and big reason is that scene where they're arguing with each other. First from the technical side, them arguing, and then it cuts away and you hear them yelling through the walls. Yeah. That's just an awesome choice. But also the content of it. We've seen Scully be this skeptic the whole time thus far. and we've talked about them already, Chris Carter and them already changing up the formula. The writers of this one were those two names we've seen a lot. Glenn and someone else that we've seen a lot. And here they're already changing up where, okay, what if we put them in a scenario where there's no way to be skeptical? They get there and they figure it out right away in terms of there's some kind of parasite.
Yeah.
The alien part they can have a disagreement over, that's fine. But there is some type of parasite. How is Scully now as the skeptic? She can't be skeptical about there is something going on. So now they argue about what to do about it.
Yeah.
And on Mulder's POV, he's coming from the believer, the alien aspect of it, wanting to understand it. And while Scully doesn't maybe not believe in that, or maybe she does, it's irrelevant. Her standpoint is more based in protecting people from this potential virus.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really great. One of my favorite scenes of the show. Also really loved the scene where they think Mulder's infected, and he's pointing the gun, and then Scully pulls it on him, and then they pointed at each other. Like, you would think that that we're in, like, the 5th season. Like, the way that they're selling this relationship between them.
Yeah.
But they're so good that, like, you already buy it. Like, you already buy that chemistry. Like, I made the joke, like, you've known me for 7 episodes, but it feels like it might as well be 5 years. Like, the way that they're pointing their gun at each other like that, and Scully's so loyal to him, with the other people. The guest characters were all good, by the way. Felicity Huffman, most known, I looked at her IMDb for main character of Desperate Housewives. I haven't seen that show, but I've definitely heard her name. So she's mostly famous for that. Not a ton of other big credits.
Gotcha. I thought that was a reality show.
I think you're thinking of Real Housewives.
That's the Real Housewives. Different reality show.
Desperate Housewives is a drama that went on for a really long time.
Gotcha. Okay. Second on what you say, I want these conversations between those two to happen. But I don't always want it to be about is it real or not. I don't want fucking Fox to witness this thing. Thing leaves, then Mulder walks in the room. Huh? Or Scully walks in the room. Huh? Well, I missed it again. But dispute. Like, I want to learn more about their characters besides just I'm a believer, I'm not. I need what other arguments can they have about? This was the perfect example. You can't argue that this is a parasite and it doesn't exist. So we have to have a different argument, and I need more of that. Or different views on different things. Who do they vote for?
What's your stance on abortion? We need to know.
But I'm just curious, because I just hope, 20 billion seasons, so I hope the arguments they eventually have evolve from just, it's real, no it's not. And I just hope there's more things like this, because this was a perfect example of seeing them argue about not arguing whether it's real or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. Wanted to look up that other guy too, the one who ends up dying, because talk about a familiar face. I mean, that guy has been in so much stuff. Steve Heitner is his name.
You're talking about the Widow Speak guy?
Yeah, the headphones guy, yeah.
That guy, okay.
Yeah, who's the Widow Speak guy? Are you talking about the main op?
Yeah, the other main dude in this.
Let's see. Oh, this is going to be, he's just one of those guys that's just in literally everything. Like, his main credits are not even stuff that I've seen, but he's been in one episode of like every single show to ever exist. As I'm scrolling down, I'm looking for like anything that he has more than 1 to 3 episode credits of, and it's all just one episode. So I've probably seen him throughout my whole life in random stuff. Let's see if he happened to be in any other anthology type shows.
And you're talking about Headphones guy right now, right?
Yeah, the one who gets killed, gets his throat slit.
Yep. Yeah, just one of those guys where I probably should know his name.
Oh, he was in 6 episodes of Seinfeld. Kenny Banya?
He was in Seinfeld, yeah.
He was in The Soup. From season 6 through 9 of Seinfeld, he was in The Soup. He was in The Soup Nazi.
Okay, yeah. He's probably one of the people that told Jerry and George about, I gotta get the soup from this place, but be careful. That's crazy.
And then he's just been in, like I said, just like 1 or so episode of so many shows.
I am so fascinated by the acting business, because everyone thinks, you gotta make it as an A-lister or whatever, you're not gonna make it. There are so many actors who are just coasting off of one-off TV show roles, or who are just, not complacent, what's the word, but just consistent TV actors where they're co-stars or guest stars in mini arcs on TV shows, and just good for them. Because one actor I like, Peter Krause, who is in 6 Feet Under, a show I told you about, he was like the lead in that show. like, oh, what the fuck's he up to now? And he's like a cop on one of those shows, like a Reno 911 or something. And just how many actors are just making the loop in these cop shows or the Chicago med shows. Like someone's entire career is based on those Chicago med shows. It's just so weird. And some of these shows I'll never watch ever, but someone's watching them. Someone's paying them. It's like it's crazy the business.
Yeah, really good episode. Definitely up there for me. And we're gonna watch a few more here in this batch. And then, like we said earlier, we'll watch through episode 13, which will take us to the end of the year. And then you guys let us know what you think. I'm sure if you're watching this up to this point, I'm sure you want us to continue. But yeah, let us know. And yeah, anything else?
Show's great.